There we go. Good morning again to all. This is Professor Daniel speaking. We are starting today our procurement strategy and intelligence course. Okay, we're gonna have several classes during this semester, and I will actually I booked this day to make a general introduction on how the class is going to work during this semester, and eventually to take doubts from you guys. So I will explain. I will walk you all through assessments, procedures, the way we're gonna manage the content of this course, and additional doubts that you guys eventually have. Okay, and then in the next Tuesday we start with 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 the content of the course. In fact, okay. Anytime you can interrupt me to take doubts, and let's go. Let's go. All the classes, maybe the first guidance, all the classes will be recorded. I will make sure that classes will be updated in a class in a timely, make sure that the classes will be updated timely. I'll try to do this fast. Sometimes it will not be possible, but I'll try to do this in the same day. We have some delays when we close the Zoom, then the video is compiled, and then we need to upload in the e-class, and sometimes this procedure take time, and then I can't eventually make this just after the class. But I'll try to do this in the same day we have the classes. Okay. Okay. Let me first open a very short presentation I prepared to this first class. Just a minute here. I will project now our e-class. Okay, let me walk you through our e-class, the subjects here. I've already prepared almost the entire course, so almost everything is already available for you. Okay, even the future classes. Here, just a small, short explanation about the content of the class. What you're gonna find here. You're gonna find first a tab named Syllabus and Schedule. Okay, as the name says, here you're gonna find our syllabus. We're gonna discuss this in detail in a couple of minutes, and you're gonna find as well the schedule of the course. Okay. After that, you're gonna find another tab that you're gonna use basically today. As I said, this is just a short presentation that I prepared specifically to this class. The third tab, content, is probably one of the most important for you and for me as well, because here I add the content of the course. Okay, you're gonna remark here that this tab, and all the other ones are not inside the content yet. Why? Because it was my mistake. It should be inside content. I'll do this as soon as we finish this class. Okay. So as soon as you open the tab content, you're gonna find the list of content per se. Okay. This list of content follows exactly what we're gonna discuss class by class. So we're gonna start next week talking about procurement in the context of of operations management. After that, outsourcing, quality management, inventory management, and so on. Okay, and so on. For each class, you can simply open this sub-tab and access the material. I will open the first tab just to show you what you're gonna find here. Okay, if you open this first tab, you're gonna basically find the presentation that I'm gonna use in the class in PDF. Okay, you are seeing now two files because I always save my file in PowerPoint format here in eClass as well. I use the PPT to present for you, but you're gonna access or you're gonna have access to the PDF of the material. Okay. In some classes, you're gonna find more material. For example, quality management. Okay. In the quality management, you're gonna find the presentation that I'm gonna use in the class. You're gonna find, look, a reading, a material that I put available for you. I will talk better about these type of material, and you're gonna find other eventual materials that I can use to support some explanations. In this case, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 materials, additional materials that is going to be presented by me during this part of the course, and then I put these available for you in the case you wanna revisit, you wanna see it again. Okay. The other important tab that you're gonna find here is the tab named Cases. Okay, Cases. Let me open this tab here for you. You're gonna find here, guys, basically 4 cases. Case number 1, case number 2, case number 3, and case number 4. Okay. I will not explain what are these cases about now because I'll do this better in a few minutes. Okay. But you're gonna find the cases that we're gonna use for this course exactly in this tab, course cases. Okay. All right. Let me open here first the presentation of the course I've prepared for you. So there we are. This is a, I don't know, I believe that you're not watching my screen. Let me just make sure you aren't. Screen number 1, no, number 2. That's right. Can you see my screen now, guys?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I see through the list of students in this course that some of you guys already had classes with me, which is nice. I appreciate your audience, and I see that other students didn't have contact with me yet. So let me make a first introduction on myself, very short, and then we keep moving on the course. It's important for you to understand who is the person that's going to be in touch with you, right? In the all over the semester. So my name is Professor Daniel Goulart. I am professor of this school since June 2019. It's a huge privilege for me. I'm very glad to be part of this school, as I believe you guys also are proud of being students. So for me, it's the same feeling to be part of this very high level school. Okay, which makes me very motivated to try to deliver the best for you. Okay, I'm saying this because I feel myself very happy to be here, offering you a bit of knowledge, a bit of guidance on specific topics on operations management and supply chain management. Okay, as procurement is, we're going to see this next week, but procurement is part of the major science of operations management. Okay, so for me, it's a privilege to be here, having this experience with you. Okay, I am in addition actually to the shoes of professor, I'm also a practitioner. In other words, I work to another company in addition to FGV. You probably are familiar with this. We have professors that are exclusively linked to FGV. I mean, 100% of their working time is focused, is dedicated to the school. And we have a group of professors like me that share part of the time to the school and part of the time to the market. This is a wishable composition. You probably are aware about the certifications that the school have, AACSB and the other 3-1, EQUIS and AMB. Forgot the name of the third one, but the 3 international certifications that make AIESP to be in the level of the top international business school globally. And the 3 certifications, but mostly AACSB, they demand that part of the professors are dedicated to teaching and to research, but also they demand that part of the professors have direct contact with the market, with the companies, working in the companies, just to bring a practical experience to the students, right? I believe that you know what I mean. When you get classes from a professor that is 100% dedicated to school, you're going to see a strong conceptual and theoretical background. You're going to see in depth the concept and the theory in business. And when you have a professor that has a mixed experience, you can see both. You can see concept and theory, eventually a little bit more superficial, but more applied to the market. So this composition is healthy for you, right? And for me and for all the professors, because I can learn with my colleagues that are 100% dedicated to school and to research. I learn a lot with them. And of course, they can learn with the professors that have market experience like me, okay? So this is the idea of the certifications, to bring let's say, the obligation of the school to have a plural set of professors, okay? And I am part of this small group of professors that have good background, theoretical and conceptual background, and also current contact with the market, okay? I have master in business and I have PhD in business as well, okay? And regarding market, I work in a company that manufactures infrastructure for logistics and supply chain for agribusiness. I mean, warehouses, silos, equipment for handling grains and other type of bulk products, okay? And I work specifically in the area that we name supply chain finance. I mean, we set up financing solutions for our customers. And we try to offer the best payment term to our customers, in the same time protecting the company against credit risk. Okay, so choosing the best collaterals, making up a appropriate credit assessment of each customer, and on the other hand, dealing with banking, dealing with capital markets to solve the problem of account receivables. All of these look a little bit can be weird now, all of those words, but we're gonna see in this course a little bit on this supply chain finance, which is very connected with procurement decisions. Okay, so this is a little bit about me. You can get in touch and learn more about LinkedIn, YouTube, and ResearchGate. All the informations are there. Okay. On you guys, I would like, of course, you're gonna have time to get known during the semester, but I just want to, for now, I believe that I already know the answer, but I wanted to understand if we have any foreign student here. All of you guys are Brazilian, or we have anyone from abroad? Nope. Yeah, that's what I thought. I was studying the list of students yesterday, and I checked that indeed we don't have any foreign student. No problem. I noticed that on the other hand, we have several people from outside São Paulo, which is very nice. I see people from Recife. I see people from, I believe, Salvador. I see people from the south of Brazil. So it's a very plural group. Okay, that's right. Let's talk more deeply about our course. How our course is divided. We have a systematic division of our course, and this part is very important for you guys to pay attention, because as soon as you understand the logics of this course, the way I set up this course, I believe that it becomes easier for you to follow the course. Okay, it's very simple indeed. Part one, we have three parts. The first part of the course is the presentation of this course, basically this meeting that we're having now. Then we have the second part of the course that starts next week. What's the second part of the course? The second part of the course will be dedicated to concepts and applications. Basically, I will provide explanations about some key concepts on procurement strategy. What are these concepts, Professor? What are you talking about? You can find just in the syllabus that I'm gonna open now. Just a minute. There we are. What's gonna be, I mean, what's this first part, sorry, what's this second part of the course will embrace? It will embrace procurement in the context of operations management, outsourcing, quality management, inventory management, price and total cost of ownership, the basics of supply chain finance, downstream and upstream supply chain finance strategy, and the role of securitization in supply chain finance. We're gonna have nine meetings that will be embraced by part two of the course. Okay. Your main obligation during this first part of the course is, first, read the materials, the readings that I put available for you in the e-class prior to the class. This is the first mandatory step for you, okay? The second one is to make a short essay, a short summary, a short report of 1 page, half a page, 1.5 page. It's up to you. Can't be 1 line, right? But some reasonable essay on the material that I provided to you. This summary, this report, this essay should be uploaded through Dropbox, through eClass, with the deadline of our class. I mean, today I will open a Dropbox for you for this reading here. You should read this material. You're gonna have 2 weeks to read this material, and you shall upload the summary related to the reading that I provided to you on outsourcing until the Tuesday, 7 a.m. that we're gonna have this class. Every single week, you're gonna have 1 mandatory reading, okay? And you should write a essay on this and upload this material in the Dropbox, okay? For this first week, counting from today to the next Tuesday, you're not gonna have any reading. So you're gonna start having, let's say, mandatory. This word is a little bit strong, but this is the way it is. Mandatory reading from the next Tuesday onwards. Is that clear for you guys?
Yes.
Okay, okay. Just to make sure that we are in the same page, let me get the syllabus again here. Let me open the tab outsource. So content, you open content. If you go to outsource, you're gonna find here reading outsourcing. This is the material that you should read. All the materials that you should read and make an essay or a report will have the word reading, outsourcing or reading, quality management, and so on, okay? If you go to quality management, the material is already there as well, reading, quality management, and so on. Eventually, for one or other topic that you're gonna approach during the second part of the course, during these 9 classes, eventually some of the classes will not have mandatory reading. In this case, I will advise you that, hey guys, for the next 3 weeks, you are free of mandatory readings, okay? But I will make this information available for you prior in the beginning of the week, okay? All right. We talked about the first part of the course and the second part of the course. All right. And we have the third part of the course, which is discussions of the cases. If you remark a couple of minutes ago, I showed to you in the e-class that we have a tab named cases. We have 4 cases. As soon as we finish, guys, these 9 classes, plus this one that we are having today, in other words, from the 11th class until the 14th class, we're gonna discuss cases, 4 cases, 1 case per class, part 3 of the course. And these discussions will be led by you. So in groups, you're gonna prepare presentations for each case, and the assigned group will present the case that was assigned to it. Okay? Basically, I divided the group, this class, in 4 groups. Each group will be assigned with 1 case. Each group will need to prepare a presentation, and in the date of the presentation of that case, the group will take the lead of the class and will present the main topic, the main concept, the main ideas of that case for the rest of the class. Okay? And then we're going to generate a discussion from the presentation of the group. Okay? Everybody needs to read the cases, not only the group that is presenting. Okay? Of course, I'll try to make sure that through questions or calls to involve the students that are not presenting the cases to make comments or to answer questions. Okay, so it's very advisable that you guys, all of you, read the 4 cases, even if you are not in the group that is presenting that day. All right. For the cases, we're also gonna have summaries or essays to be made. So the group that is presenting the case in that day don't need to upload any summary, but the rest of the group needs to read the case and send and upload a essay, a summary, a short summary, a report on that case. Okay, through Dropbox, the same way we're gonna do to part 2. Okay. For the groups that are presenting, making the presentation, they don't need to make any summary, but it's important for me to make the control that you guys from the group that are presenting the cases in that day, that you make the upload of the presentation. The 5 or the 6 group participants to make the upload of the presentation in order to me to make the control of who is uploading the materials and who is not. Okay. If something is not very clear now, no problem. We're gonna make the clarifications during the course. Okay. Now I just want to make the general presentation of the structure. And how is gonna work the assessments? How is gonna work the assessments? We're gonna have participation, 30%. Professor, how are you gonna make the assessment of participation? Basically, through participation, questions, comments, etc. Okay, and through the assessment of the report that you are sending over the course. Almost all classes we're going to have some activity to be uploaded, basically reports on the material that I leave to you to read. And this is going to be the most important part of participation grade. Okay, 30%. Presentations during the part 3 of the course, 35%, and a final exam that's going to be made at the end of the course, 35%. We're not going to have midterm exam. Okay, we're not going to have midterm exam. Right? If you guys as soon as we approach this part 3 of the course, when you are going to be preparing yourselves to present as a group the cases, if you have any concern, any fear, any problem, you just let me know. Professor, I don't feel comfortable to speak in English. No problem, we can manage. Professor, no problem, we can manage. Okay, this is not to make you shy or not. I want you guys to feel comfortable in presenting. Okay, it's not to make pressure in anybody. Of course, I want to see everybody presenting, but I want to make sure that I'm giving all the conditions to everybody to make the presentation in a more in the most comfortable way. Okay, I know that some people are more shy, some people are more easygoing, can explain and talk better. So I'm here to mediate and help everybody. Okay, I just want to make sure that everybody makes the activity in a very in a comfortable manner. Okay. All right. We've spoken about the division of the course. We've spoken about the assessments, and here is the groups. I divided in a very randomized way our class into 4 groups. So group 1, which is this one here, we'll present the first case, Apple Inc. managing a global supply chain. Group 2 will present case 2, global sourcing at Nike. Group 3 will present case 3, Ferreiro Group securing supply for hazelnuts. And group 4 will present case 4, using supplier networks to learn faster. We have 4 companies here, cases related to 4 companies, Apple, Nike, Ferreiro Group, which is basically the group that makes Nutella. The case is regarding the most important feedstock for Nutella, which is hazelnut, and this one is regarding knowledge sharing at Toyota. Okay, so we have cases on four multinational large corporations. Okay, all of them related to supply chain management and mostly to procurement, decisions on procurement. Okay. One question that may eventually pop up is, can I change the group? Yeah, you can, but you need to find someone in another group that can exchange with you. Okay. If eventually your friends are in the group A, and the randomized system puts you in the group 4 and you want to go to group 1, no problem. But you need to talk with group 1 to check if someone from group 1 wants to migrate to group 4. Okay. All right. All right. Perfect. Other important comments that I would like to make. Let me now go to the syllabus. Here in the syllabus, you're going to find basically a better explained structure of the course that I made in a summarized way just now. Okay, so you're going to see here the way we're going to access each of you. And what I want to show you here is the schedule of our course. Okay, you can see here in the activity all the activities that might be requested from you for each class. As I said, for outsourcing, you're going to have a reading. You need to submit an essay, a short report for regarding this reading. Okay, for the cases from the class 10th onwards. Okay, we have group presentations, and I will write here, I will make adaptation. And in addition to group presentations, we have also the submission of summary of the cases that we are discussing. Okay, so every single class except if I say differently. Every single class, we're gonna have one activity to be delivered. Simple activity based on the reading, no major issue. Okay. All right. Other thing that I would like to comment with you. Procedures related to the assessment activities and during our classes per se. First, regarding the classes, I'm used to check the presence of the students. Okay, if you want better name for this, eu faço chamada. I'm used to check the presence of the students. Okay, if you have any problem, if you have any health problem or professional problem, sometimes you have internship meetings related to internships, you just let me know. Okay, and then we can solve this. But as standard, I make the check of the presence. Okay, cameras. I would love to have you guys with open camera. So if any of you is comfortable to have the camera open, for me it's very nice, because then I feel that I'm not talking alone, which is amazing. You know, right? You see my face here. I'm glad. I'm sad. I'm sleepy, and it's fantastic to see you. On the other hand, I understand that eventually you can't, or you don't feel comfortable. So I let this up to you to have the camera opened or not. I just want to make sure that the message is transmitted properly for you. If you want, or if you feel that you need to open the camera, or if you want to open the camera, even if it's just one of you. Okay, because you are doing nice. Okay, it's important. It's good. It sends a lot of good messages to the one that is speaking with you, empathy, etc. Okay, so nice to see your faces, guys, and I hope we can keep this procedure during the course. Again, it's not mandatory, but it's very advisable. Okay, during the presentations, when we have the cases, and then of course I would like to have at least the group that is presenting with the cameras open. Okay, it's important to have all of the group participants with the cameras, the cam open. Okay, let me check here in the chat. Are the activity submissions in group or individual? Well, I have a question here from Cristiano. If the activity submissions are in groups or individuals? Good question. All the activities are individual. Okay. The only activity that is in group is the group presentations of the cases. Okay. Then you're going to present together, but you're going to send the presentation individually. Each of the participants of the group will send through Dropbox the presentation of the activity, the presentation that the group will use to present in that day through Dropbox. Okay. No matter if the presentation is the same for everybody in the group, it's important for me that each one send me the presentation, because at the end of the day, I will make a general look if everybody sent me the materials. Okay, and I will pick up. I will make a sample, and we'll correct and we'll analyze in detail just some of the activities. I can't analyze, I can't access all the activities. So it's important for me to open the class and see that everybody sent the material. Okay. All right. Cameras, assessment, group activities. presentations. I would like, very nice to see you, all of you. I would like to use the next 10 minutes to hear from you a short presentation. I know that most part of you know each other. It's sometimes a little boring, right? To make presentations to someone that already know ourselves, but for me, it's important. I would like to understand which is the stage in the course that you are, if you are having an internship, what's your area of interest, maybe these three topics, and where are you from? Because I know that, as I said, not everybody is from São Paulo, so it's good to hear your origins. Okay, let's start. I will make some order here because otherwise we cannot control the presentation of everybody, but let me open here the list. Hector, can you start?
I'm from São Paulo. I'm from the fourth semester at UV. I am in A4 Open English. I took the procurement strategy course because I want to learn more about supply chain and demand to understand concepts in these areas of the market.
Nice. Thank you, Hector. André?
You're welcome.
My name is André. I'm from also the English class. I'm in my fourth semester, and I'm not in an internship right now. And I also took the procurement elective because I really don't know anything about it, and I would like to get to learn new things.
Nice. Thank you, André. Bruno?
In general terms, well, I'm in the 8th semester, and in general terms, I took this subject because I'm interested in what it talks about, and I needed to fulfill my total score of electives. So
nice.
That.
I hope it is useful for you.
It will, it will be, I know.
Thank you, Bruno. Camila?
Hi, I am from the English course as well. I am on my 6th semester. I'm not currently in an internship, but I'm looking for one now. And I decided to take the procurement course because it's something that I'm interested in and I want to learn more about.
Very nice.
Thank you.
I hope it's going to be useful for you, Camila. Thank you.
Thank you.
Carolina?
Hello, hi there. My name is Carolina. I also do the English class, and I was just interested because it seems something different that I never seen before. But basically that.
Nice. Thank you, Camila. Carolina, sorry. Cristiano?
Hello. I'm in the 12th semester doing extra time. And I chose this elective because I'm interested in supply chain. I don't work with that. I work with innovation in a consultancy firm, but I think it's an interesting topic.
Nice. Thank you, Cristiano. Diego?
Hello there. I'm Diego. I'm the 7th semester. I already had the classes with you, teacher.
I know.
Just in, in January. And I'm interested in the supply chain and especially in supply chain finance. So
Nice.
I think that's a good course.
Nice to have you again, Diego. And this comment that Diego made is very interesting because, I remember all the students that I had. Eventually I don't remember by the name because sometimes it's hard, but the face, I remember everybody. Something crazy because I can't forget. So thank you, Diego, for your audience again. Mario, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Sorry for not opening my camera, but I had some connection issues. And I already had a class with you. I liked it a lot. and I don't know, I really like the logistics stuff, and I would like to learn more. And thank you for your class.
Thank you. Thank you for audience again. Let me see here my control. Fernando.
Hi, Professor. I'm on the fourth semester. I'm not from the open class, but I choose this because I think supply chain is a very important thing today, and I'm also listening a lot, and I don't have any knowledge of this stuff, and I think it's important for my future. And it's a different class in the normal ones in GV, and I'm very excited for it.
Very nice, very nice. Thank you, Fernando. Gabriel.
Hi, so I'm from the English class as well in my third semester, and I took procurement strategy because I think it's an interesting subject, especially considering how globalized and international supply chains are nowadays, and considering the coronavirus pandemic, which caused a few issues in many of the markets.
Thank you, Gabriel. This comment is very important because, as you said, supply chains are global today. So, and procurement is global today as well. Even if you just buy internally, if you think you are buying raw material or inputs internally for your company, for your business, you're not, because you are buying, for example, inflation, you are buying effects, right? You are buying the increase or the decrease of dollar, even if you're not directly buying them. For example, if you buy a bag of rice for your home, you're buying a national product, right? Brazilian product, reais per bag or reais per kilo. But this is directly influenced by globalization, because as soon as the Forex is exchange rate, right? Dollar versus real. As soon as FX goes down or up, if it gets devaluated as we have today, $1 worth in five and a half reais, our products get cheaper to the importer, and as soon as the demand increases, the prices in the domestic market goes up. So you're buying a Brazilian product, but you are directly being hit by the international connections of the world. The import parity in this case, paridade de importação, is going up. So the domestic market needs to pay more. The same thing with the export parity, paridade de exportação. The same logics. Okay, if you are exporting something to somewhere, you're gonna check how much the importer is paying. This is the export parity. When you're gonna sell domestically instead of selling abroad, when the domestic market is paying more than the parity, the export parity. The concept of paridade de exportação or paridade de importação, export and import parity, is very important for us. Again, if you are just eventually buying a pure domestic product, you're not, because in our economy everything is hit by, or almost everything is hit by, for example, Forex, FX, exchange rate. Okay, Gustavo, please. Gustavo is there. Okay.
Yeah. Actually, I took the course because I'm currently like in a finance internship, and many times I just know the valuation. I know like, as I do a lot of analysis like that, but at the same time, I feel like I got stuck with this kind of like the operation of the company, and this is something that if I get to know better, it's easier for me to understand like the macro of the company.
Fantastic. I try I'll try to explore this better, Gustavo, in the last part of the second part of the course. In that 2 or 3 classes that we're gonna have on supply chain finance, I'm gonna try to walk you through exactly on this. Okay, I buy and I pay in cash, or I buy and I pay a term. I sell and I receive in cash or a term. How it impacts my balance sheet, for example, and my income statement. We have impacts when we have a decision on procurement, or when we have a decision on supply chain management in general, or in production, carry more or less stocks, you have a direct impact on the financial statements of the company that takes you to have eventually impact in your leverage capacity, in the capacity of the company to leverage money in the credit market. We're gonna go deeper on this. So it's not gonna be a course on how to buy and how to sell. It's gonna be a course to try to reflect on how procurement impacts the several parts of the company, and mostly the financial side of the company, because at the end of the day, money imports. It's the most important, okay? So we're gonna go deeper on this topic. Gustavo, Isabella, please.
Hello. So I'm also with Hector and André. I'm also in the 4th semester in the English class. And I decided to do this elective just because I found it interesting. So, yeah.
Okay, thank you. I hope it gets interesting at the end of the course for you, Isabella. Jenny or Jeannie, sorry if I didn't pronounce correctly. Are you there?
I'm here. Hi teacher, I'm Jenny. I'm from AE4. Actually, my English is not that good, and I also didn't know that this class was fully English. I was just insisting about the name. It's gonna be a little hard, but I'm going to try to do my best.
Okay. This comment, Jenny, is important because, as I said, eventually someone is not very comfortable with. We are all learning, okay? We are all learning. So don't be afraid of expressing yourself in English, or eventually, if you are broken, if you cannot explain what you want and you get nervous, just speak in Portuguese, okay? I can understand well. I know that my English is very perfect, you know, but you can speak in Portuguese, okay? This is a challenge for everybody. For me, it's a challenge to speak for so long time English as well. I'm not fluent. I never lived abroad. I just learned by trying and get wrong and get right again, okay? I have the privilege because my company is a Canadian company, so I interacted on a daily basis with them, and they are comprehensive. They are open to non-English speakers. So I learned from them that at the end of the day, we need to express ourselves, okay? And this course is for that. So don't be afraid. If you want to try in English, you can try slowly, not for you, only for you, Jenny, for everybody. You can try slowly. If you don't want, because you got nervous, just speak in Portuguese. We are here to improve, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Jenny, Juliana.
Hello, Daniel.
Hello.
I am in the 7th semester. I am not from Open, and I already took classes with you too, and I like it a lot. And I choose this class because I work, as well as Gustavo, I work with private equity, and I'm really interested in supply chain and everything. So I like this class.
Very nice, very nice. I hope it's gonna be useful for you, Juliana. Lucas Botino, please.
Good morning, Professor. I'm Lucas. I'm in the third semester. I'm interested in supply chain and operations management, so this is why I chose this elective. And yeah, that's it. I'm in the junior consulting firm in the FGV, and that's it.
Very nice, very nice. Thank you, Lucas. Lucas Lishan. Sorry if I didn't pronounce
Hi.
right.
No, it's right. It's right.
Okay.
So my name is Lucas. I'm from the fourth semester alongside Isabel, Andrea, and Hector. I'm also from Open. And years ago, my family used to have a textile company. So from what my father has told me, it really interested me. And I want to possibly pursue it in the future. So
Very
that
nice.
involves supply chain.
Nice, nice, Lucas. Thank you. Thank you a lot. Luisa. Are you there, Luisa?
Yeah, I'm also from their class, from Lucas's and Isabella and Andrea and everybody else that just said.
Mm-hmm.
And I also decided to take this course based on like family stuff. Like my family is involved in a restaurant, so there's a lot of like these things. So I thought it helped me a lot in my professional life because I think I will follow their steps.
Very good, very good.
Are you from Recife or Pernambuco?
I lived in Recife for 6 years, happy 6 years. I graduated there.
Yeah, I saw you graduated in Rural, so
Yeah, yeah. My father was at army, and I mean, from each 2 years he moved, and I had the privilege to live for 6 years in Recife. A lot of good memories. A lot of good memories. Yeah. You are from Recife, right?
Yeah.
I guess I saw in the list of the class. Okay. You're privileged. Luisa, Maria Eugenia, please.
Hi, Professor.
Hello.
So I'm fourth semester and not from Open. I chose elective because I was kind of interested of learning new things because now my area of interest is like supply chain. So I found it that would be nice to know some new things and expand my horizons.
Very nice, very nice. This is important for you guys that are in the third or in the fourth semester and didn't have yet logistics and supply chain management, the mandatory subject of this course at the fifth semester. It's going to be at the end of the day an introduction for that course. Okay, some of the things that we're going to discuss here, you're going to see in a deeper manner during logistics and supply chain management. The difference is that here it's a more conceptual and conversational course, and there is quantitative math. So it's, some people say that it's harder, and some people say that it's easier. But the fact that we're gonna see supply chain management and procurement management and procurement strategies or management differently in this course, and when you have logistics and supply chain management in the fifth semester. Okay. At the end of the day, it's nice because here we're gonna discuss, we're gonna see cases, we're gonna explore the concepts, and there you're gonna apply quantitative methods to take decisions in supply chain management. Okay. Marina.
Hi, I'm in the 7th semester, and I decided to take this course because I thought it would be interesting to learn a little bit more about the supply chain, and it's just an elective very different from the ones I normally take. So I thought it would be interesting to give it a chance.
Okay, thank you. Mateus? Mateus, are you there? Nope.
Yes, I'm here. I'm also from the fourth semester from the English class, and when reading the syllabus, I had a personal interest in the course, and that's why I decided to do it.
Okay, okay. I hope it meets your expectations.
I hope it will too.
Rafael, how are you doing?
My name is Rafael. I already did a course with you, and I think that I wanted to do this course because I work in a consulting firm, and we usually use this kind of stuff to make analysis and things like that. So I think it'd be good for my experience there.
Very nice. Nice to have you again on board. Renan, are you there, Renan? Renan.
There's a professor. Hello.
Hey. Hello.
So I'm from the fourth semester, from the English class too. And I think that this subject is very interesting. And when I looked at the syllabus, I saw that it would be a subject that we would have to do a lot of activities. So it made me interested about. And
Nice.
that's it.
Nice, nice. I hope it it meets your expectations as well, Renan.
Yeah, I think it will.
No problem. And the last one is Roberto. How are you, Roberto?
Hello, I'm fine. So I was your student last semester, the logistics course.
Yeah.
And today I work with marketing, but in the near future, I will be working with supply management and supply chain management. And so I was interested in the name of this course, and I'm looking forward to understand more about this subject and apply on my daily routine. So this is the reason I'm doing it.
Fantastic, fantastic. Thank you, Roberto. Before finishing this first meeting, guys, I just want to make a final comment on a bit on the content or the main idea of this course. As I said during one of the colleagues' speeches, at the end of the day, we're going to try to make three concepts together in this course: supply chain management, decisions on supply chain management, which is very linked to the second topic, decisions on procurement, and the impact on the financials of the firm. We cannot talk about supply chain management, operations management, procurement management without considering how it impacts the balance sheet and the income statement of the company, the financials of the company. And maybe this is one of the most important problems in the market. Why? When you are at procurement department, or when you are at production department, when you are at supply chain management department of a firm, sometimes your guidance, your KPIs, your goals are totally linked to production, to supply chain management, to procurement. You need to buy cheaper, you need to produce at lower cost, you need to reduce the setups of the factory if you are at production. So all the KPIs, I mean, in the most part of the firms, the most part of the organizations, are linked to the specifics of that area. The same thing happens with sales. If you are at sales department, in the commercial department, generally your goals, your KPIs are much more linked to sales, eventually to margins. But almost never there is a link with the financial side of the business. The financial side of the business is a problem of the CFO, right? Is a problem of the financial department. Is a problem of the treasurer, when the treasurer is a different person from the CFO. And we need to consider the business more integrated, mostly when you reach higher levels in the organization. What I mean is, If your target is just sales, you're gonna sell at any way. You're not gonna consider anything. If your bonus, if your variable salary is linked just to sale, no matter if the credit of the customer is good, no matter if the interest rate that you're charging is good, no matter if the margins are good. What matters is that you are selling and reaching your target for your bonus. The same thing in production. If the main objective of the production team is to reduce costs or is to improve yields, productivity, eventually you will decide to work with more inventory. You buy more and carry more inventory, regardless if this is expensive or not, regardless if this is gonna reduce or improve your leverage capacity in the market, regardless if this activity or this action has a better or worse ROE, return on equity, which is one of the most important measures for any business, right? How much the stockholders are getting against each dollar that they put in the business. So we're gonna try to reflect more on this, and all of these are related to the way we manage our business in general, and mostly procurement and supply chain management. So this is the main objective of the course, okay? Of course, you're gonna, as I showed to you, we're gonna start with a more traditional concepts of procurement, and at some moment in the near future, we're going to start to make these reflections. Okay? I don't know if you have, guys, any other question. I know that we have a couple of minutes yet, but I will not enter in the content. Otherwise, I will have to hold you until I finish. I don't want to start and finish in the middle of the explanation. So I will finish this first meeting now. I will wish you and me good luck, and channel is open. If you need anything, you just let me know. I'm here to help to the extent it's possible. Okay? So if no questions, thank you. See you.
Daniel.
Yes.
If you could stay a little bit more here, I'll wait everyone to go out if they will. But I was hoping that you could tell me how to do a proper research on the subject applied to the health devices industry. So I would like to learn a little bit more procurement strategy and supply chain management, specifically in this industry. So if there is any way that you could help me, show me, I don't know, websites, books, I will be very grateful.
Roberto, I didn't understand which industry you mentioned.
Health devices.
Health devices. Okay. I'll check with my colleagues. I have some colleagues in the operations department that work specifically with health products supply chain, which is not my specialty, but I'll try to check it out and get this information for you. Okay.
Thank you.
No problem. No problem. Guys, any other question? We have time. I'm just finishing. If you don't have any comment or question, okay. We have a couple of minutes. We can explore better any topic that you want. Yes. No. So, thank you. See you next Tuesday, and take care, all of you.
Thank you,
Bye-bye,
Professor.
Professor. Thank you.
Professor.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Professor.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Professor, actually, I wanted to ask if you could make it easier for us to create a WhatsApp groups by publishing our emails of eClass.
You mean to send the groups to your emails? I didn't understand, Hector, sorry.
And no, we need to create WhatsApp groups in the end to
See.
discuss and facilitate everything. But in my case, I don't know that many persons in my group, despite the fact I'm also on the first semester of A4. But I got quite a few different people. I don't know them.
Yeah, I understand. But how can I help you on this?
I don't know if you could post our emails on the eClass.
Okay. I don't know if I have your emails here. I don't know if I have
Okay,
your.
or maybe next class you could like say to us to create the groups and post it in the chat, the links in the chat.
Yeah.
If that's okay.
Yeah, it could be. Yeah.
It's
Okay,
possibly better. It's possibly better.
Yeah, I guess it's possibly better. I was thinking here if it would work, for example, let me think on this. I understood your point. Let me think better on this. Next class we try to provoke this discussion and a manner to put all of you guys in contact.
Okay, perfect, Professor. Thank you. Bye-bye.
No problem. Bye-bye.
Yeah, something that we might do for this problem, I feel like we could create like a Excel sheet that everyone can share the sheet in the Google Share, and everyone like just input their contact number there. So I feel like that's gonna be easier.
Yeah.
You understand? Like you just share like on the the Excel Google. I don't remember the name. Not even in Portuguese, but it's I feel like it's Google. It's the kind of Google slides that they use for Excel. The same thing. You can share like the Excel, and then people just gonna input like their contact numbers. I feel like that's easier.
That's a good idea. I'm gonna do this, and then you can create WhatsApp group and
Fine.
and move forward. Yeah. I'll do that.
Thanks.
Thank you.